Hello, welcome in. Happy Easter to all of you who celebrate it. And this is your All Zodiac Sign Sunday preview message. I'm going to run through all 12 zodiac signs for the week ahead. And it is the 6th to the 12th of April. Have to look at what I've written down, or like my mind's like a sieve. Um, I start with Aries and I will finish up with Pisces. I will do a healing session at the end, and as it's Easter Sunday, I'm going to do a healing session around Christ consciousness. So, if that's something you're interested in, you will find a timestamp in the description box if you want to go forward and not listen to the zodiac signs. The zodiac signs are also timestamped, so you'll be able to check out your sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus signs at your convenience. Okay, so let's get started. Aries for the week ahead, the 6th to the 12th of April. I'm just like, I really have to think about what I'm doing today for some reason. Okay, talent, Aries, talent for you. So, what's coming in for you this week? Talent, Aries. For this Easter week, what does Aries need to know? For this Easter week, what does Aries need to know? Please and thank you. The 6th to the 12th of April, what does Aries need to know? Please and thank you. Three of Swords. Some heartbreak here. I kind of feel with this Aries, something has been burst from heartache here. Nine of Pentacles. It's caused you to look within here, and maybe you've done like whatever kind of healing work you've done here. You may have started to learn something. Knight of Wands, like a course, or like just started to look into something here. Knight of Cups. It sparked a little bit of an interest. Three of Pentacles. There's been something I feel that this heartbreak is in the past and you have done some healing work here, but you've also like it sparked your interest. And it's like you started to maybe look into things differently, you know, maybe spiritual practices or spiritualism in general. You started to look into something here. It sparked an interest in you. Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this heartbreak was that happened, it's the catalyst for this growth here. It was meant to happen. It's like sparked this new you here. It's awakened something in you. There's a talent you didn't know you had. And this heartbreak has sparked that in you. So your guides are saying here, even though you've gone through a really hard time here, and you've done a lot of healing work, there's like show a little bit of gratitude that happened, because look where you are now. Look at what you're learning now. Look at what you're seeing about yourself now that you didn't see before. And it's because this heartbreak happened that you now see this. Four of Pentacles. This was locked away, and it's like your heart had to be cracked open here, Aries, in order for you to see this. Four Sword, there's your healing work for you to go within here. There's something you have realized about yourself, and it's coming really to the front this week. Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. This is about look, the rebirth. This is about communicating with other people what you have gone through. It's, I don't want to say teaching it. I don't want to say there's something about teaching it here, but there's like maybe whatever like healing therapies that you went through, things that you took on board and you done for yourself that helped you have gone on to learn those so that you can help others here. So the heartbreak you have gone through, Aries, was not accidental. It was divinely orchestrated here by your guides to awaken this part of you. I kind of feel whoever I'm speaking to here, it's quite a massive transformation going from what you were before this to what you are now. It's like you're a completely new person here. So Aries, my nose is a little bit itchy too. There may be those around you that are kind of like sort of side eyeing you a little bit because there is such a big difference and you're probably not tolerating people's nonsense in the same way either. So you're probably like cutting them off a lot sharper, a lot more boundaries in place here, and people aren't liking that. But keep going. You're doing what you should be doing here. And that's why my nose is itchy. It's people coming in to try and like provoke you in certain ways here. And you're not rising to it. So Aries, that's how this week looks for you. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know this week? The 6th to the 12th of April. What does our Taurus need to know, please? Thank you. What does Taurus need to know this week? Whoa, if I can get the cards out without wrecking them. What does Taurus need to know this week? The 6th to the 12th of April. What does Taurus need to know? Please and thank you. There we go. What do we need to know? New beginnings, Taurus. A new beginning is on the horizon for you. What does Taurus need to know this week, please and thank you? This Easter week, what do we need to know? 6th to the 12th. New beginning on the horizon for Taurus. What do we need to know? Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Taurus energy. What is going on? King of Cups. Oh, have we got somebody coming in? A water sign? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse. Another earth sign here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ace of Cups. A choice between two. Taurus this week for you. One's upright and one's not. So there may be a little bit of a test here. So, whatever you have been through in your past here, it's now like calling in those red flags and looking at these two here. Who's presenting themselves? Four of Pentacles. Because we do have a counterpart here, but they're in reverse. So this could be a soulmate or twin flame who's going to try and make a return here this week, Taurus, but they're not in the upright here. But you do have an interest from a water sign masculine. Seven of Wands. Three of Swords. Your guides are coming through here asking you to really think about something. I feel whoever this King of Pentacles is in the reverse is somebody you had a relationship in the past with, and they're going to try and make a return here. And as they try and make a return, you also have an offer coming in from a King of Cups, and your guides are saying to you here, you may know that this person from your past is a twin flame or soulmate. Your guides are saying, don't let that cloud your judgment here. Don't think just because this person's returning that they've seen the errors of their ways and they've done their healing work and stuff and it's all going to be a happy ever after from here on in. It's about like see the red flags here. Remember what they done. This could be somebody who's quite good at talking. They're quite good at the chat. It's like, remember that. Remember the way they get on here. The Hierophant. Nine of Swords. This is going to put you in your head here. The Star card. Or it's about remembering how they put you in your head. Two of Cups in reverse. Taurus, I feel whoever I'm speaking to here is a little bit caught up on the title. You know this person from your past is a twin flame soulmate for you. And it's like, this is part of a test for you. It's like, do you recall how they treated you? Do you recall their behaviors? Like, are you just going to look at this person coming back in and be glad that they've come back in and be willing to relive the cycle with them again? Or are you going to see a bigger picture here and be like, look, that's well good that they're twin flame soulmate or whatever to me, but if this person hasn't done healing work, they're not healthy for me. There is somebody here who's upright. I feel, Taurus, you have a choice here this week. It's, do you step back into the past with somebody who's not upright yet? Do you step back into that? Or do you move forward here? There's a choice to be made. And it is a test for you here. How much, how healed are you? Is what your guides are saying. We want to know, how healed are you? Can you walk the talk? Or are you just going to talk the talk? When you say, oh, I'm not jumping back into that relationship again, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as they lift the phone or message you or whatever, you're like straight on it again. So your guides want to know. So this is a test for you this week, Taurus. So bear that in mind. Next up, we have Gemini. 6th to the 12th of April for Gemini. 6th to the 12th of April. What do we need to know for Gemini, please? Does Gemini need to know trust? Trust here. Who can you trust? Is this trustworthy? Can I be trusted? A lot of questions around this. Trust for Gemini this week, the 6th to the 12th. 5 of Wands. Oh dear. Gemini, you're finding out you have a group around you, friends, family, that are not trustworthy. You're finding out who your true friends actually are here. 6 of Wands, and it's public. Something's coming out publicly here. Or it's like you're finding out how people have been talking about you in public. But it's also like, if you've needed or been in a situation where you have needed people to like defend you publicly, you thought these people were going to do that and they haven't. You're finding it out, what's actually being said here. 7 of Cups, the illusion is broken. The Hermit, you see something has happened here. And it's like you're starting to gain clarity here. 9 of Pentacles, going into isolation here with the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. You're starting now to see who's who here, what, and putting 2 and 2 together here about things. 2 of Cups. 4 of Swords. This could be something about a partner here, Gemini. Finding out that you can't really trust a partner. Like, this partner may be going and telling your business to like a group of their friends or family members or something, and like they're talking about it in the community, or it's being talked about here. So it's like personal information here, things that you would talk to your partner about, but you don't want the outside world to know. Your partner's going and telling their friends and family here. People know. 7 of Pentacles. People know everything about you here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You may have tested somebody here, Gemini. There may have been King of Wands. Death card in reverse. Justice underneath that. You may have tested somebody here. There may have been information being leaked out publicly about you. It doesn't have to be anything personal. It could be just maybe plans that you were wanting to do, and people always seem to know what you were up to. And you're like, how is this getting out? How is this happening? And you maybe tested certain people around you. But I kind of feel this is to do with a counterpart. This is to do with a partner here. And you may have said something to them and it's come back to you now. And you're now seeing who the leak is here. There could be also something to do with a King of Wands here, an Aries, Leo, Sag masculine. Feminine, take it as it resonates. It's a masculine on the card here. But if I'm speaking to a masculine Gemini here, you may be finding out about another male friend who's been going and telling things behind your back. If you're feminine, this is a female friend who's showing up masculine energy. But somebody here's been running their mouth off. You've tested somebody here and you realize, like there's a bigger gossip circle about this. It's not just a matter of going and telling your business to random people. There's a group that's being told what you're doing. They're like being kept in the loop about what you're up to and what you're doing here. So Gemini, there's a lot of jealousy around you. You're going to start to realize that this week. And I see you going into isolation here, being very selective about who you're talking to and what you're telling. But I kind of feel here it's like you're now seeing the people around you here are not trustworthy. It feels like a bit of a big betrayal here, to be honest. It feels like you're surrounded with people you thought were all for you, and you're actually finding out they're not. So, Gemini, that's what I've got for you this week. Cancer's up next, the 6th to the 12th of April for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know this week, please? What have we got for Cancer, please? Thank you. Cancer, peace. Peace for Cancer. What is going on for Cancer this Easter week? What do they need to know, please? The 6th to the 12th of April. What do we need to know, please? Cancer, what's happening? Six of Swords, moving away from something, moving away from the drama. Judgment, making the judgment call and walking away from drama here. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. Just ending something here. It's a contract of some description. But it's almost that feeling, Cancer, of realizing like no matter how much you try to push this, you're not going to win with it. Nine of Cups. You're not going to get your peace here by trying to push this. It's like cut your losses and get out of it. Knight of Wands. Somebody's a very flighty energy here. Three of Wands. This is like cutting your stick and getting as far away from this as you can. Like this is a no-win situation. This is the type of like, I want to say it's a person. You have some contract with a person and it's like no matter how much or what you say to this person, they always have a comeback for you. It's like you will never win the argument with them. There's a real twisted feeling about this. Like they're really shifty here. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Chariot, yeah, getting away from this. Six of Pentacles. There's something about no longer investing into this. So, Cancer, take it as it resonates to you. This could be either there's lies about this. This could be something to do with work, or this could be to do with a relationship here. There's something like it's just not it's just not going to work. You've come to the realization, or you're going to come to the realization this week, this is just not going to work. No matter how hard you try and drive this to get a success from it, this other person has no notion of making it successful. This other person or situation just wants to make it as awkward as possible. And I feel here this week you just cut your losses and walk away from it. It might shock this person that you do this. So this is either, as I said, a relationship or something in work. It's like a colleague or a boss or something that tries to make your life hell here. It's like no matter what you try to do, you'll never be able to get ahead. They'll always put a block in your way here. And you've come to the realization here this is never going to work. But they never thought you'd walk away. So that shocks them this week. The fact you just literally cut them out and walk away from it. But it's in your best interest. There's any kind of feeling here, Cancer, of like defeat or anything, scrub that. It's nothing. It's actually very smart to know when something isn't for you and it's not going to work out, that you're able to just cut it loose and walk away from it. That's growth. Okay. So, Cancer, that's what I've got for you this week. Leo, for the 6th to the 12th of April, Leo, what do we need to know? Whoa, hold on a wee tick. Okay, Leo, I am back. Forgiveness. Someone's either going to come in this week and ask for forgiveness, or you need to forgive somebody and forgive yourself here. So let's see, the 6th to the 12th of April, what does Leo need to know here? What does Leo need to know this week, please and thank you? Judgment. Someone's under judgment. Ace of Cups. To do with something that happened in love here. This could be somebody from your past, Leo, here. Temperance. That's what I feel your energy is. You're coming in as tempered energy here. This is somebody from your past who made a judgment call here on you. The Hermit. Whoever I'm talking to knows this is coming. You know, this is confirmation. It's somebody from your past who's had a little bit of a turbulence in the last week or two here. And they've been sitting thinking about you, and whatever judgment call they made on you, they realise it was wrong. They were wrong. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This has been a while back. This isn't a recent judgment call they made. This has been a long time coming, and all of a sudden they're coming rushing in at you now. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, and then it's reversed. He suddenly gets his ass in gear here, and my throat wants to like go hoarse. So this is somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. The Star in reverse. Whatever this tower is that's happened for them, Leo, they're wanting you to like heal them in some sort of way here. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords. Wow, there's a mess around them. They may be a air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. They may have been told lies about you that caused them to end the relationship with you here. And they may be finding it out this week. There's a tower moment that hits them here, and has maybe hit them in the last week or two. And they've been sitting processing stuff. And they've realised there was some manipulation here. Whatever judgment call they made on you, Leo, they realized they were wrong. There's an apology coming. Somebody's coming in with an apology here about whatever happened in the past. And as I said, it's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, slowest knight in the deck. This has been a while. This has been a while. Something has suddenly went boom. But whoever I'm talking to is expecting this. You know this is coming. So this is your confirmation. Somebody is going to contact you this week from your past. Whoever made a wrong judgment call on you is going to be contacting you. So, Leo, this is what I've got for you. Virgo is up next, the 6th to the 12th of April. Virgo, what do we need to know, please? What does Virgo need to know this week, the 6th to the 12th of April? Easter week, what does Virgo need to know? What is happening this week? 2 for Virgo. Dreams and transformation. Dreams and transformation. Big changes for you this week, Virgo. Something really changes here. So whatever your aspirations have been, you're going to start to see them come to life here. Look at this, the Fool, the new beginning here, Queen of Cups. You may have water highly aspected, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 9 of Swords. You may have been sitting wondering, is this going to happen? Am I on the right path here? But you are. Look at this. You're transformed, transforming or transformed into the Empress here. Whatever is going on, 10 of Cups, whatever your aspirations are, your dreams here, whatever you've manifested, it's starting to come to life here. You've been like having anxiety about this, going like, is this ever going to come through for me? 2 of Cups, the Moon. This is overnight. This change actually happens overnight. It's like you go to bed one way and you wake up completely different. 8 of Swords, or you wake up to a completely different reality. The Lovers. 4 of Pentacles. You may feel a little bit unsteady about this. There's your transformation. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. You may feel unsteady about this new beginning. Whatever you have manifested, whatever your hopes and dreams have been, everything changes overnight here, Virgo. I feel you go to bed one way and you wake up and maybe it's like looking at your phone or something, you see something has completely changed. So take that as it resonates to you here. Whatever you have been manifesting is coming in. You're going to see it this week. There's big changes for you. I kind of feel like your life is one way when you go to bed, and when you wake up, your life is a completely different way. In whatever way you have been dreaming, manifesting, and aspiring it to be, the change is happening this week. So, Virgo, congratulations and good luck, whatever it is. Your life's on the turn. There's a little bit of anxiety about it because it kind of like happens so quickly. But remember, you've manifested this, you've got it. So just keep yourself grounded and go with the flow of it now. Your guides are with you. Okay. So Virgo, that's what I got for you. Libra next. So Libra, for the 6th to the 12th of April, what does Libra need to know, please? Strength. So Libra, you need a little bit of strength here. Or is other people coming trying to lean on your strength here? Let's see. Libra, the 6th to the 12th, what do we need to know here? King of Wands, Knight of Cups. What does Libra need to know? Three of Swords, strength after heartache here. Might be dealing with or have dealt with an Aries, Leo, Sag here. Two of Cups. You thought this was your person, or maybe they are. Nine of Cups. You thought this was a wish fulfillment. Somebody has let you down here. Nine of Wands. Or Libra, you may also have fire highly aspected here. Aries, Leo, Sag, take it as it resonates. Somebody's feeling pretty defeated here. Ten of Cups. Three of Wands. What do you do now? What do I do now? So I'm talking to a Libra who feels a little bit lost here. There's been an ending to a relationship that you felt was your person. Nine of Cups, or sorry, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody you thought was your happy ever after here. And I feel a really strong tie with this. So this possibly is a counterpart to you, but it hasn't worked out at this particular time, it hasn't worked out. Yeah, look, Queen of Wands, this is counterparts here, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, divine connection. This is a divine connection here, judgment, but it hasn't worked out this time. This time round anyway. And it's like I'm speaking to a Libra who's like feeling lost, saying like, what do I do now? What do I do now? I need strength here. Focus on self here, Libra. Focus on getting yourself. Look within. What did this relationship teach you? What has this person taught you? That's what you need to look at here and start to heal those things. If this is somebody who were your boundaries weren't that strong, you let them walk over you in ways because you felt the connection so strong. Those are the things you need to work on here. If this is a counterpart, until you both work on the triggers, this will come back together again. So the sooner you start to really dive into your healing here and they dive into theirs, the sooner this relationship can come back together again. But free will is involved here. Everybody has to do their part. So don't focus on when they're coming back. Focus on you and your happiness and your right to be happy. If this person does their work, they're happy days. If they don't, and you do your work, there will be somebody else for you here. You just focus on self. Okay, Libra? So that's what I've got for you this week. Scorpio. 6th to the 12th of April for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, please? Courage. Courage for Scorpio. Are you coming out fighting, Scorpio? I get this sort of like the Eye of the Tiger song. I can hear that in my head here. What's going on, Scorpio? Who are you fighting with? Seven of Pentacles here. King of Swords. And Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, there's a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy here. Three of Swords. It's like whatever this is, somebody's coming rushing at you. It could be a masculine air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. There's like a lot of jealousy around this. There could have been like a relationship here that broke up because of other people's jealousy or other people's input here. I was like, this person's rushing back in here again. There's your strength card. Courage and strength here, Scorpio. Six of Wands. I feel this courage is needed to stand your ground. Somebody from the past here may have believed things that were said about you from other people, and the other people said the things they said because they were jealous of you. And now this person's found out whatever wasn't true, and they're rushing in here towards you. And I kind of feel here you stand pretty defiant. It's like it's too late to come rushing in now. This could be like somebody could have directed something at you, accused you of something, and you said, that's not the case. I'm not, whatever. But they chose to believe others over you. There's more than one person here that was like involved in this. The Five of Wands in reverse. It's a group here. Two of Swords. This person here, this masculine energy, feminine, take it as it resonates. It's masculine on the card. This masculine energy here chose to believe what these other people were saying here. It's definitely an air sign, Scorpio, that you were dealing with. An Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Hierophant. I see you just like getting grounded, getting in the zone. But like I kind of feel you standing very stone faced here. There's no emotion. It's like, well, I told you that wasn't the case. You didn't believe me. So that's us done. Like I just really feel you drawing a line in the sand with this. Five of Cups in reverse. Like this is how this person's feeling. You're kind of like, look, I'm over this. Judgment. This is somebody coming in from your past here, Scorpio, asking for forgiveness, and it's kind of a bit too like where they're coming in to say to you how what these other people told them, blah blah blah. You know, it's kind of like putting the blame on others. Where you're coming from where you're coming from here, Scorpio, if I can talk, where you're coming from here is like, but you chose to believe them. I told you it wasn't true, but you chose to believe them. So as far as I'm concerned, that's us done. So you're not. It's because of the way it's coming in at you too. It's not even like an admission of look, I'm sorry. I made a bad judgment call here. I listened to them instead of you. This person's coming in trying to like make it all out to be about what the other people told them. But you don't care about that. You care about the fact of it doesn't matter what was said. I told you that wasn't the case and you believe them over me. So that's fine. You just stay where you are. So it's kind of like I feel somebody from your past is rushing in here to like, because they realize they judged you wrong and you're just like, doesn't really matter anymore. You know, you made that decision. And as far as I'm concerned, once you made that decision, we were cut off. Somebody's going to see a very different side of you, Scorpio. This could be somebody that you were actually really kind to, and maybe you loved this person. You showed them nothing but kindness, and like they just like others obviously didn't like it. But it's like whatever was said, you never showed this person that side because it didn't exist. But they chose to believe it anyway. And they're going to come in and they're meeting a stone wall here. It's like, too late. It's even about what the way they say it pisses you off. So you're not coming in taking full accountability saying I fucked up here. You're blaming them. So Scorpio, this is what I got for you this week. Sagittarius, the 6th to the 12th of April. What does Sagittarius need to know? Good luck. Luck is on your side. Jupiter is in full flow on you, Sag. What is going on here? What is going on for Sag this week? This Easter week, the 6th to the 12th of April. Good luck is on your side, Sag. So what do you need to know here? We got a King of Pentacles. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. This Five of Wands is really making an appearance. We got the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, narcissistic energy here. We got the next. Somebody's coming rushing at you. You may be showing up here as King of Pentacles energy, Sag. Grounded, stable. Because it's masculine, doesn't matter. You may be feminine in your masculine energy. We have a King of Swords in reverse coming in, rushing at you. And Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. Lovers. Somebody from your past. Empress. Well, this is two people from your past. Take it as it resonates here. What do we say? Yep. This could be two masculines from your past here. Now, past could be as in this lifetime, but past could also be past lives. We have a King of Pentacles upright and we have a King of Swords in reverse. You've manifested something here. Luck is on your side. Whatever you're doing, it's going pretty well for you here. There's good news coming in. Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Look at this. Counterparts. Three of Cups. There could be two masculines from your past, Sag, are seeing things going really well for you here. They're watching. One of them may be coming rushing towards you here this week. But we have an Emperor energy sitting here too. Like this is who you're celebrating with. You've manifested this. This could be a reading about choices here, Sag. There's definitely communication flying at you here, left, right, and centre. Something, you're in a period now of really good fortune. Things are really going in your favour here. And I feel it's dragging up people from your past are seeing you doing well here. And they're going to try and come rushing in here. We got a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have a King of Swords in reverse, a narcissistic energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. And we have an Emperor. Could be a choice between three. You may have a choice between three here. I feel this Emperor is new. This Emperor is new. You may have manifested your true counterpart here. Maybe there's two people in the past here that you thought were counterparts for you, and they're not. But it's like during this period of good luck here, these people may try to return. So it's about putting into practice what you've learned here. Putting yourself first here. What are these people bringing to the table here? Do you know what I mean? Are they matching my energy? Is there still healing work to do? I mean, King of Swords in reverse. If you've done healing work here, Sag, you're going to see that straight away. Like nothing they say is going to wash. King of Pentacles might be a bit different to work out. But you've an Emperor here too. So there's like gauging things here. What's right for you? So, Sag, just be aware that when good things start to happen for us, and good fortune is visibly seen by others, it attracts in. You know, it's not just either like a romantic relationships from the past, but other people from the past tried to get in contact with us again. So just be careful who you surround yourself with. Okay. There may be a choice here. I kind of feel it'll be pretty obvious to you, but just like, take your time and see bigger picture here than rushing into anything. So that's what I got for you this week, Sag. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know this week? Capricorn needs to know, please and thank you, the truth. Capricorn needs to know the truth, or the truth is going to be delivered. Seeing the truth here. Capricorn, what do you need to know this week? The 6th to the 12th of April. What does Capricorn need to know? Please and thank you. The Lovers. The Fool. Somebody took a leap here. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody took a leap into a family situation here. Knight of Pentacles. Justice. Could be something around money, Capricorn. Could we find out something about money? 3 of Swords. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be something to do with an inheritance. Find out somebody got into a marriage here because of money. Look at this. Manipulation at its finest. The truth of why somebody's in a commitment. Capricorns, what you're finding out. Look at this. This is either already happened, this Tower, or it's going to happen this week. Somebody's realizing the truth. Page of Swords, something may be seen online. Somebody's true intentions may be seen online here. Somebody's feeling pretty wounded. Capricorn, I feel you're getting this information. You're finding out something here about a marriage around you. There's something about a marriage around you here, and it involves money, inheritance, assets, whatever. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is normally generational wealth. You know, it's not just giving you a good life, it's giving your generations after you a good life here. So there's something to do with an inheritance here. It's like somebody took a leap into a relationship here. And I feel here there's truth going to come out about this, but it's going to be coming out online. You're going to see something. This person, I feel it has been manipulated here. So Capricorn, this could be a brother or something. An Aries, Leo, Sag here. You could be seeing something about like a brother's relationship here. And the truth about it. Something's online. So somebody's true character is seen online here. The truth about why somebody is in a relationship. So I don't know whether there's some type of photographic evidence here, or somebody says something and it just makes you go, hold on a minute. I kind of feel whatever it is that's seen, it's like there's no denying it. Nobody, they may try to backtrack on it, but it's like pointless. You can't unsee what you've seen. And you're just like, none of this is true here. None of this is right. So there's a truth coming out about a marriage. Okay, so Capricorn, that's what I got for you this week. Uh, Aquarius, the 6th to the 12th of April for Aquarius. The 6th to the 12th of April for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know, please, and thank you? Boundaries. Ensuring that your boundaries are intact here, Aquarius. Or don't overstep someone else's boundaries here. Let's see. What does Aquarius need to know? The world. Something ended here. 6th to the 12th. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. Something's very public here. Something is seen. The Fool. The Lovers. Something oversteps the mark here. The Star in reverse. Somebody oversteps. They push something too far here. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody pushes something. And it backfires on them. So I don't know whether this is somebody pushes something with you, Aquarius, and it doesn't go the way they think it's going to go here. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords here. So I don't know whether this is somebody who thinks they're clever here. Yeah, look at this. Somebody here thinks they're clever. 5 of Swords. Trying to manipulate a situation or something here, but it's like 2 of Cups. Yeah, you have this blocked. It's not going to work. Your boundaries are intact here. Somebody tries to come in and manipulate you in some type of way here, Aquarius. It could be more than one person here. There's like some type of like, they want to leave you feeling backstabbed and heavily burdened here. There's a plan, but it's not going to work the way they think it's going to work here. This could be somebody that you used to be friends with here. And it's like they're wanting to come in and they're pretending like they want to heal the rift. That's not their intention. Their intention is actually something is going down with them. They've been caught doing something or whatever, and it's like they want to try and like put the frame on you. So I see you keeping your boundaries in check here. I'm glad about that, Aquarius. As I said earlier, if you're doing particularly well for yourself and it's publicly seen, people see that, be very wary about who from your past that you haven't spoke to in donkeys and maybe had a lot of things to say about you. Be very aware about those people like trying to pick the phone up or DM you or whatever. And you know, oh, let's catch up and whatever, haven't seen you in all this talk, and you're like, you never liked me. this happened, that happened, you said this, you done that. And now all of a sudden, because I'm doing well for myself, you want to like, all of a sudden, we were best pals. You're aware of whoever this is or people. You're aware of this. You know there's a shady side to them. They're trying to like set you up for a fall here. So I'm glad to see you have your boundaries in check here, Aquarius. This is just a confirmation then, because you already know. Just keep doing what you're doing and don't allow people back in again that you know you either had issues with them in the past or you know they're kind of shady. You know they're not like fully working in the light here. So Aquarius, that's what I got for you this week. Last but not least, we have Pisces. The 6th to the 12th of April for our Pisces. What do we need to know? Please, thank you. What does Pisces need to know? Please and thank you. The 6th to the 12th. Reconciliation. Reconciliation here. That's either reconciling with self, getting back into your own skin again, sort of like connecting with your higher self here, or it's somebody else wants to come back from the past and reconcile. Let's see. What does Pisces need to know this week? The 6th to the 12th of April, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands. You're working away on your own sort of endeavors here, Pisces, whatever it is you're up to here. You're by yourself here. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Like putting your focus in this could be something to do with work. Putting your focus into work here. The Devil. Knight of Pentacles. I feel this is you working on yourself here, Pisces. Looking at any kind of, insecurities that you may have. What is it I need to build on here? What I need to look at here? Taking accountability for stuff. Gaining inner strength here. Filling up your own cup here. Knight of Cups. 5 of Cups. Looking back on the past. This is you doing healing work. Could be like inner child work here. Could be connecting with your higher self here. You may have felt really disconnected. And now this is you becoming connected again. Or maybe connected, what you feel like for the first time here. The Chariot. 8 of Wands. You may be starting to get, this is a new world. You may be starting to get like your own downloads here. I mean, your Pisces, the most psychically gifted sign. You may be starting to get your own like downloads here. Strengthening your intuition here. Connecting with your spiritual team. You may have lost contact with them for a while, or maybe you felt you never really had the contact and now you're building on that here. So it's really like there's a lot of healing work being done here, Pisces. If you haven't had or felt like you haven't had a real connection with your spirit guides, it's going to start happening for you. You're going to start feeling that you have that intuition coming in, that you just have the knowing. You just know things here. So that's going to start coming in for you this week, Pisces, okay? So that's what I've got for Pisces. So let's get to the healing session. Let me just get these cards away. Okay, so we're going to use the clear quartz sphere. Okay. And as I said at the beginning, I want to do the healing session around Christ consciousness. Okay, so whatever your belief is or whatever, it's up to you. I work with Christ consciousness. I work with the Ascended Masters. A lot of them were Jesus's disciples. I work with Mary Magdalene. So I'm going to call them all in, and then we're just going to be guided through whatever the healing session is that they want to do. I'm just going to let them guide us. So if it's something you're interested in, you can give me your undivided attention for the next 5 or 10 minutes. I just want to get you seated, okay? Both feet firmly on the ground because it's quite a quick healing session. So I want to make sure we're well grounded. Peace and quiet, somewhere where you can be on your own and not disturbed. If you want to get yourself a blanket and some background music, that would be great. Get yourself a glass of water, pen and paper. As always, things float in and out here. So if we don't write them down at the time, we forget about them. And when you're ready, we will get started. So, both feet firmly on the ground. Get yourself into a relaxed state. And just move your head from side to side, and let's just get any sort of tension out of our neck. Just do a couple of head rolls and just sort of like let that tension go, and just any tension in our jaw, let it release. Drop our shoulders. And let your hands rest on your lap or wherever is comfortable for you. And I want you just to bring your attention to your breath. Just find your own natural rhythm. And just start to quieten everything down. And don't worry if your mind goes somewhere else other than what I'm saying. Just sort of correct yourself and bring yourself back. Don't tell yourself off or give yourself a hard time about it. We all have it. We all do it. It's just part of the human brain. Just acknowledge what comes and then come back into focus. I want you to bring your attention to the soles of your feet. And I want you to really feel them connect with the ground below. It doesn't matter if you're on carpet, tiles, wooden floor, or you're outside, or you're wearing shoes. It doesn't matter. Energy has no boundaries. It doesn't see anything as being a boundary. I want you to really feel the pull now into Mother Earth. Really strong energy. Almost feels like electricity coming up your legs. You can feel your feet wanting to get pulled into the earth beneath. I want you to see roots growing out from the soles of your feet, growing down into the earth, into the soil, past any cables or pipes that have been laid by man, way down into the heart of Mother Earth, where there has been no disruption by man. It is just untouched, pure energy. And as your roots get down there, you can really feel the pure energy. And as you get down into that earth center, you can see that crystal sphere. I want you to wrap your roots around it. And really feel that energy. The energy starts coming up through the soles of your feet. And it travels up the roots. The roots are wrapping themselves around your legs. And they're just glowing white energy. It's like plugging in to an electric source and just becoming alive with energy. And the roots continue to grow up over your body, around your stomach, up your torso, into your heart, down your arms, your throat, and round your head. Pure source energy. Now I want you to take your attention and visualize floating in space. You're so light, there's no gravity, you're just able to float freely, surrounded by the stars. It's so peaceful and quiet. You're not warm, you're not cold, you're just beautiful temperature. And you feel so free. And I want you to turn round and bring your attention to what's behind you. And as you turn round, you see Earth. You're up in the atmosphere looking down on Earth. And the glow of the atmosphere. And you're bigger than Earth. Earth is slightly smaller than you. And you're looking down on it. I want you to see an energetic white cable that connects to you, to Earth, to the very place in which you are now. I want you to be able to see it on the map. You see that white cable connecting to home, and it connects to you. This powerful white cable. And I want you to reach your arms out, just as Christ did when he was on the cross. I want you to reach your arms out straight. And as you reach your arms out straight, on your left hand side, I want you to feel Jesus's hand in your hand. And to your right hand side, I want you to feel Mary Magdalene's hand in your hand. And I want you to feel the intensity of the energy. And now we form a circle around the earth. Other ascended masters come in, our spirit guides, the angels, ancestors, those from the highest white light that walk with us every day. They all join in with us in this circle and surrounding the earth. And you really feel the strength of that energy, purifying you, making you feel empowered, making you feel the true strength of things, that you are so much bigger than what your 3D self is. You feel the power. And as you sit in that energy, I want you to look down at the earth, at your cable, and I want you to see other white cables start to appear. As other people come and connect to this circle of energy. And as these cables grow in volume, so does the energy. And this is a powerful cleansing circle. Here to take away any negative energies in your system, to replace it with pure energy, and to make you feel empowered. Now, when you look at the earth, you don't see the earth. You see the clear quartz crystal sphere that I showed you, the energy source, connecting us all. I want to ask Archangel Michael to come forward and surround us all with a mirror shield from head to toe. Any negative energies in any shape or form that try to penetrate our energy, please return them to where they came from. We are not responsible for other people's actions or intentions. Ask Mary Magdalene on our right hand side to surround us with a rose compassion bush, please. Only love and compassion can flow in and out of our energies, and anything negative is met with the thorns. We ask Christ consciousness to help give us more clarity on our path forward. Anything that is confusing us, bring it to the forefront of our minds so that we can investigate and heal it and move forward confidently. Let us have compassion for others and understanding, but keep our own boundaries in place. Ask our spiritual teams to surround us with the highest white light. Put us in a protection bubble, and that bubble will allow the healing energy from Christ consciousness, Mary Magdalene, the Ascended Masters, and our spiritual team to continue to flow through us. When you're ready, I want you to bring your attention back to the soles of your feet and wiggle your toes. I want you to move your head from left to right and start to wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and welcome back into the room. You can do this healing session as often as you like. Continue to drink water the rest of the day. Write down anything that came to you. Also be aware over the next few days, there may be things that come to you. Write them down, sit with them. You can reconnect with this healing session anytime you want. The more you do these healing sessions, the stronger the energy is and the more clarity that you will gain from them. They are timeless, so whenever you see them, it's like the first time you will do it. As I said, the more you do them, the stronger the energy gets, but there's no cutoff time for them. They're there for whenever you need them, okay? Write down anything that comes, sit with it, drink plenty of water. And yeah, I hope you find it of benefit, and I will see you all tomorrow.